In the spring of 1944, as World War II raged across Europe, 12 Allied soldiers were assigned a mission so unusual that details of it remained buried in military archives for decades. It was not a major battle. Not a famous operation. No medals were awarded. No victory was celebrated. Because the 12 men sent on the mission were never seen again. And what happened inside a forgotten tunnel remains one of the strangest wartime mysteries ever recorded. The story began near a remote mountain region that had recently been captured from enemy forces. As Allied troops pushed forward, engineers discovered something unexpected hidden beneath the landscape. A tunnel. Not a railway tunnel. Not a mining tunnel. Something else. It appeared on no known military maps. Local villagers claimed it had existed long before the war. Some said it stretched for miles beneath the mountains. Others insisted it had been sealed for generations. No one seemed to know who originally built it. Yet evidence suggested enemy forces had recently entered it. Military commanders became concerned. If the tunnel connected to hidden bunkers or supply routes, it could pose a serious threat. Someone needed to investigate. A reconnaissance team of 12 soldiers was selected. Experienced men. Combat veterans. Trained for dangerous operations. Their orders were simple. Enter the tunnel. Map its layout. Identify any military activity. Return. The mission was expected to last only a few hours. The soldiers carried weapons, radios, supplies, and equipment necessary for underground exploration. Nothing suggested they would not return. The entrance itself looked ancient. Massive stone walls surrounded a dark opening descending into the earth. Several engineers reported feeling uneasy about its construction. The tunnel appeared far older than nearby structures. In some sections, the stonework showed signs of extreme age. Yet portions looked strangely preserved, as if time had barely touched them. Still, military necessity outweighed superstition. The 12 soldiers entered and disappeared into darkness. For the first hour, radio communication remained normal. Position updates arrived regularly. The soldiers described long corridors stretching beneath the mountain. Unexpected side passages. Massive chambers carved from stone. Nothing immediately dangerous. Then the reports began changing. The team leader described symbols carved into walls. Markings no one recognized. Other soldiers mentioned unusual drafts moving through areas where no openings existed. The atmosphere became increasingly tense. Yet the mission continued. Then came the final transmission. According to records, the message was fragmented by heavy interference. Parts were impossible to understand. But investigators later agreed on one detail. The team sounded alarmed. Not by enemy forces. Not by structural collapse. Something else. The final clear words reportedly spoken were, "We found another door." Moments later, communication ended. Completely. At first, commanders assumed equipment failure. Underground operations often disrupted radio signals. Hours passed. Then a full day. Still no contact. A rescue team was assembled. They entered the tunnel expecting delays. Perhaps injuries. Maybe a cave-in. Instead, they found something far stranger. The tunnel was empty. No soldiers. No bodies. No signs of battle. No evidence of enemy presence. Nothing. The route followed by the original team remained largely undisturbed. Equipment markers placed along the path still sat where they had been left. It looked as though the soldiers had simply vanished. The rescue team eventually reached the area described in the final transmission. There, they discovered a massive stone doorway unlike anything previously reported. The structure appeared ancient. Far older than the tunnel itself. Yet no opening existed. No mechanism. No visible entrance. Just a wall of stone standing where the soldiers claimed they had found another passage. The rescuers searched extensively. Nothing was found. Additional missions followed. Military engineers surveyed the area. Sections of the tunnel were mapped repeatedly. Explosives were used in certain locations to reveal hidden chambers. Still nothing. No trace of the 12 men ever appeared. The disappearance quickly became classified. Official reports cited operational uncertainty. The war continued. Other battles demanded attention. Gradually, the incident faded from public memory. Years later, rumors began emerging from former military personnel. Some claimed the rescue teams discovered evidence never included in official reports. Others spoke of strange markings found deeper inside the tunnel system. One former engineer allegedly described a chamber unlike anything he had ever seen. A room containing symbols covering every surface. No photographs were ever released. No confirmation followed. The claims remained impossible to verify. For decades, the tunnel remained sealed. Governments changed. Archives aged. The story became little more than a rumor. Until nearly 80 years later. A historical research group investigating wartime sites obtained permission to examine the tunnel. Using modern scanning technology, they hoped to create accurate maps of the underground system. What they discovered shocked everyone involved. Ground-penetrating scans revealed hidden chambers previously unknown to investigators. Entire sections of the mountain contained hollow spaces never recorded during wartime searches. One chamber appeared directly behind the location of the mysterious stone doorway. The same doorway mentioned in the final transmission. Excavation began carefully. Researchers expected to uncover historical artifacts. Perhaps forgotten military equipment. Instead, they found something unsettling. The hidden chamber existed exactly where the scans predicted. Yet it appeared completely sealed from every side. No obvious entrance. No sign of construction methods. No explanation for how anyone could have entered it. Or left it. Inside, investigators discovered scattered military equipment dating to World War II. A flashlight. A damaged helmet. Several rusted identification tags. Items matching those carried by the missing soldiers. The discovery confirmed one thing. The 12 men had reached the chamber. But what happened afterward remained impossible to explain. Because there were no remains. No evidence of combat. No indication of escape. Only abandoned equipment. And silence. Among the recovered items was a notebook damaged by decades of moisture. Most pages were unreadable. But portions survived. The writing belonged to one of the missing soldiers. The final entries described growing unease within the team. Unusual sounds. Strange echoes. The feeling that someone was moving beyond the walls. Watching. Waiting. Then came the last entry. A single unfinished sentence, "The door is opening." Nothing followed. Today, historians still debate what happened beneath that mountain during World War II. Perhaps there is a simple explanation buried somewhere in lost records. Perhaps the soldiers became trapped by conditions that investigators never understood. Or perhaps the truth remains hidden deeper within the tunnel itself. What is known for certain is this. 12 soldiers entered a secret tunnel during World War II. They reported finding a mysterious door. And none of them ever came back. What do you think really happened? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoy mysteries, dark history, and stories that sound too strange to be true, hit that subscribe button and join us for more unbelievable discoveries every week. Until next time, stay curious.